Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Hello. Oh, and for some reason, my mic is working, so that's good. But that means that I need to fix my PNG tuber, cause it's not recognizing my voice. Hello, there we go. Hello. Welcome on in, everybody. Oh, Millie, are you coming up to say hi? Come on up, babe. Oh, we've got a Millie. She was already on camera, but she'll be on this camera. Hi, Millie. Are you gonna sit in front of me? There she is. There's the baby. Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Welcome to the stream. I hope y'all are having a good Tuesday. Where I am, it's a very rainy, sleepy day, so I hope you, wherever you are having a good day. It's not a bad day, per se. It's just a sleepy day. Very rainy, very sleepy, but that's okay. Ooh. She is purring up a storm. Anyways, hello, Justy. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the 57 months. And Emily, hello. And Amity, hello. And Matt and John, welcome on in. Welcome to the stream. What do you mean by you've been in goblin mode all day? What's the goblin mode? Have you been, as in you've been editing Trash to Treasure? Is that what you mean? Because I understand if that's the case. I've been rendering crystals. I've been rendering crystals all day. Answering messages in emails and rendering crystals. I've been editing Trash to Treasure all day, rather responding to Marcus's edits. Hey, that's a good thing to do. That's a good thing to do. Mushrooms, that is all. I don't know what that means, but I'm excited. Mushrooms get me very excited, Ike. I love a good mushroom. Also, welcome on in, Ike. It is great to see you. Hello. Welcome on in, everybody. It's a very wet day, which I can only, think is a great day to, I think is only a great day to continue our render on our lovely mermaid. Hi, yeah? Yeah, I'm just patting your butt. Oh, who's a big baby? Who's a big baby? Yeah, you're a big baby. Once I'm done responding to the chapter edits, I'm gonna pivot to working on Gen Con schedules and pitch talks until I go climbing. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Getting things done. It's a great day to kind of like put your head down and get some stuff done. Also, don't worry about how much I'm yawning. Don't worry about it. It's a normal amount of yawning for me. Hi. Yeah, you're gonna try to eat my fingers? You're doing it just off camera, so people can't see you eat. Like, and now you're doing it behind my mic. People can't see you eating my fingers. How dare you? How dare you? She's like, I'm not gonna be on camera. Just my butt. Just like every other animal in the world. Just the butt. Oh my, you're also shedding us so much. You're also shedding a lot, Millie. Look at all this Millie fluff. Look at all this Millie fluff. But yes, today we're gonna be working on our mermaid. It's our part 3 of our mermaid. Every year I draw the exact same mermaid in different phases of her life cycle, to see kind of like how far I've come in my own art journey over the years. This is our 6th time drawing the Tide Caller, Eater of Men, so I'm very excited about that. Here, you know what? Will you eat my finger? Oh, you want my thumb. You don't want my fingers that were close to you. You want specifically my thumb. Thank you. She must eat each one of my digits. She must nibble each one. Must nibble each and every digit. Oh. You're heading out now? Are you gonna go back down to the... Are you leaving or are you going back down to the thing? Oh, she's leaving. She's nibbled my fingers, and now she's leaving. Alright. Back to the regularly scheduled stream. Yep. I gotta catch up on art and mail and stickers, but I was caught up in slaying ranked matches with Matt, fueled by music from the Croods. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Won 8 out of 9 matches with Ike and hit gold after going on like a 16+ losing streak with the odd win here or there. Nice! That's awesome, guys. Good job. You guys really hit your stride, it sounds like. We also had a mini streak yesterday. Incredible. Powered by Oonga Boonga. Yes, Oonga Boonga. All of the good, crude music. The Croods are a good music choice. Ooh! We got a Leah Sky Raid, everybody! We got a Leah Sky Raid. Hell yeah. Hello, Leah Sky. Welcome on in. You have come here just in time. What the fuck? What is wrong with my PNG tuber? Everything's fine. Everything's fine. There we go. Hell yeah, Leah Sky. Welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. We are just getting started on our Mermaid Draw Along Part 3. Part 3. As I've said a little earlier, I draw this same mermaid every year. Every year. Oh, Millie is back. No, Millie's not back. I was looking at the wrong screen. Millie's not back. She'll be back. I draw the exact same mermaid every year. In different phases of her life cycle. And I kind of go through my process and why I do the things I do and how I do the things I do. Last time we finished up the line art for our lovely gal and did some very basic rendering on her tail and hair. And now we're probably gonna do the rendering on her body. Her body yaddy yaddy. And then I should probably do the line art on the Marlin, but I don't wanna. I just wanna focus on Mermaid. Mermaid is most important, and then we can do background and Marlin and yada yada. But welcome on in, Leah Sky 11 to us. How was your stream? How was playing some Persona 5 Royale? Oh, you sold your car today. No more getting places for Ike. No more going places. Unless you're buying a new car. You boning them noobs, son. Are you winning, son? Okay, this is that. Alright, that's what I'm working on next. I have parents' car. Broom, broom. I got my mom's car. Broom, broom. Get out me car. Aww. It was great. I got to the treasure this stream. You found the treasure? Congratulations. That's amazing. That's awesome. My blender is too big. My blender needs to be smaller. That's too small. 4. There we go. I thought the treasure was the friendships. I know, right? Is Persona 5 not the treasure? Is the treasure not the friends you made along the way? Yeah, now to send the calling card next stream. Nice! I don't know what all that means, but I'm happy for you. It seems like you are doing well in Persona 5 Royale. You are royaling those personas. No one does it better than you. I haven't been playing a lot of video games recently. I've been mostly reading or doing work. Which is also good, but mostly been reading or doing work. Haven't done a lot of video games. The only video games I've been playing are like are city builders that like just happen in the background so that I can like look up whenever like a dragon attacks or something and like deal with that, but everything else it kind of like just does it for me. Hey, hi Ray, welcome on in. Welcome. Yep, now to send the calling cards next stream. It is. Oh, it is? The treasure is the friendships you made along the way? I've been playing too many video games. What you reading? Ooh, okay. I've been reading a lot of different manhwas. I do that I mean, that's kind of the most of what I read. So, like, the book I'm reading right now is... It's not... So, I have a physical book that I'm reading. Which I cannot remember the title off. It is a convoluted title. It's like... I think it's the Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels. That's what it is. The Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels is the book I am reading. And then there's a million manhwas I am reading. I don't know if I can rattle them off without looking them up. Last night I started, so I read so many manhwas like kind of daily. I'm one of those people that just like has to consume once I've started something. Which is why I don't, I think I've heard of that book. It's really fun. It is really, really fun. I'm very excited to read the whole series. A few months ago when my friend was in town for spring break, we went to a romance bookstore in the Twin Cities, which, honestly, Amity, if you want, oop, Millie, welcome back. Amity, if whenever you come up from Rochester, maybe this weekend, I will take, if you have time and want to, I'll take you to this romance bookstore. It's called the Tropes and Trifles in South Minneapolis, and it's the coolest bookstore ever. Anyways, I bought a bunch of books there, and I've been slowly going through them. I've been reading a million manhwas. I've been reading Before the Real Heroine Steps In, which was, what I started last night. I'm reading literally so many. The ones that I really, there's quite a few that I really, really liked, that I will talk about those instead. Because I read a lot. I could just put them in the Discord, but I also read The Not So Wicked Stepmom. So as in SEW. Because she is a clothing designer. I'm a villainess, but I won't live like one. A Wicked Tale of Cinderella's Stepmom. The Falcon Princess. I'm a worthless stepmother, but I love my family madly. And more. There's also The Crow Prince, what I also really like. Basically a lot of what I'm reading. I read a bunch of stuff on Webtoons. Yeah, I read basically a bunch of stuff that's on Webtoons, Manta, and anything that I can find on the open seas. Because paying for things is a lot. But I've also been reading weekly the Fantasy High webtoon, which is so cute. Manhwa is a Korean manga. So, like, it's just a different style of comic. Popularized in Korea. So you got, like, American comics, manga from Japan, and manhwa from kind of like Korea or Chinese. But the Fantasy High webtoon, for anyone that has ever been interested in getting into Dimension 20, but likes reading more than watching a TTRPG, I highly recommend reading the Fantasy High webtoon. It's free. It's free on Webtoons, so check it out. So it's not like a genre, but like a medium in industry. Yeah. It's a medium of comics. It is not a genre. Though it kind of is a genre. There's a lot of different genres in manhwa. It's like manga, where like there's like shonen, shoujo, and like different genres. And like in American, there's like action comics and like indie comics and stuff like that. There's like genres within that you find in those types of comics that you wouldn't find maybe in other ones, but like it is a medium of comic rather than a genre specifically. Hi Alistair, welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. And they're also like, they're usually formatted for reading online. Like webtoons and stuff. I drew something a little cursed, it's in the gallery. Ooh! I'll check it out. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a peach clown girl. Damn. That's really good. I've never seen you draw fan art before. Ray. That's so fun. I mean, other than Lilia. Why couldn't I remember my own character's name? That's crazy. I blame the rain. It's very cute. I love it. Oh yeah, right? Also, hi Brie, I cannot stay long, but I wanted to pop in and say hi. I have to be up at 1 a.m. Eastern for work. Oh gosh. You got to get that sleep, my friend. Also, just so to let everyone know what I've been up to, in case you are drawing along. I have been using the wet blender that we've been using in other parts of the render process to just kind of pull the colors further along her body and kind of just sort of render it and make it look more gradient and natural rather than like strokes of paint. That's what I've been up to. If you don't like the wet blender, you are welcome to use a different kind of blender. I will probably also be using the airbrush blender and an eraser here pretty soon, but I will do that after I feel like I'm done with the wet blender. Me trying to remember the name of the purple-haired elf, which I did a draw this in your style of a few years back. I remember that purple witch elf. I loved her. She was very cute, but I also do not remember her name. I'm at my parents' house and there's a doggo staring at me. Good. Assert dominance or give pets. One of the two. What do you think of the bright one? Ooh, yes! Great question, Alistair. Thank you for reminding me. That was one of the things that I wanted, because you tagged me in it, and I reacted to it, but I wasn't able to comment because brain was mush. Look at this! This is so cute! I love it so far, Alistair. You've really captured the Pokemon style in such a cute way. Given that you've been playing Scarlet recently, I can see it. I can see the Pokemon inspiration. And I'm really, really excited for what Pokemon you're gonna draw her with. Also, the butterfly bow is adorable. Hey, hi Chrissy, welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? I used to draw Pokemon all the time when I was younger. That's a very classic thing to, like, learn. Usually people learn how to draw either by drawing Pokemon or, like, anime characters. At least in recent years. That or Marvel comic style. And I don't blame you. It's a great style to try to emulate. They've got very good shape language and color, so it's a great way to, like, learn how to see those things in different styles. And now I'm using the airbrush to kind of, like, smooth it out a little bit. Maybe take the darker colors and smooth them out a little. That's brutal. The doggo has received pets and a treat. Oh good. Oh good. Yes, fairy is a Pokemon type. Yeah. Yeah, she is a fairy type gym leader. It was Alistair yesterday in Discord and in the general was like brainstorming some of the like Pokemon that the bright one would have. And there's gonna be I think a shiny Impidimp, because Impidimp is very goblin coded. I used to copy the Wind Waker art style from the handbook. That's also a good place to start. There's one thing about Japanese art is that they understand shape language really well. In simplified designs. And you're getting, I'm getting a whole team! Sylveon, Morlo, Shinodic, a shiny Impidimp, and a Galarian Rapidash laying down behind her, and got Gardevoir mimicking her pose in a smaller cardigan. Oh, cute! I will say, Galarian Rapidash and Galarian Ponyta are one of my favorite Pokemon. That is my go-to, Galarian Rapidash is my go-to buddy in Pokemon Go. I was at a chapter of the Kingdom Hearts manga and that inspired my art for a while. Also good. I can totally see that. Like, you definitely started in a more action-focused art medium, but it still has that, like, shape language and softness that a lot of, like, Japanese art styles have. but the Darkstar get all the ghost and, like, dead kids Pokemon. I was thinking that, too. Alistair came up with a lot of really good ones for the Bright one, but wasn't able to come up with a good Pokemon for the Darkstar. So if anyone has any ideas for the Darkstar, I would love to hear them. Ooh, yeah, I was like, it's like dark, it's like, I feel like dark type, I mean, yeah. Because, I mean, Ghost Pokemon is not a bad shout, but, like, technically she is, like, there is, like, a dark type. But Sableye is a good shout for Goblin, too. Uh-huh. Umbreon and Sableye. Those are good ones. Those are good shouts. Purloin Purple Kitty. Aww. They don't have a cursed kitty yet. Alright, and now I'm using the wet blender to bring in some more of the lighter colors deeper into her scales, or her ridges, to give it that kind of contrast. Absol is cat. Is it a dark type? I've only ever heard people call it Sableye, but maybe I'm wrong. It could be Sableye. It is a mono dark type, okay. All of them are linked to your art and channel lore. Sylveon is your fairy cat. Rapidash are for all the horses we've made you draw. Impidimp is for the goblins. Shinotek and Morlul for mushies. And Gardevoir because all of the various humanoid characters. I love that. I was thinking Darkstar could be a ghost/dark gym leader. Unseelie Badge, the Seelie, and Unseelie Badgers are the same shape with inverted colors. Ooh, I love that. I just call them all Pikachu. I mean, fair. Hi, Edgefoot, welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. It's great to see you. Welcome to the stream. Alright. Coloring. Down here. Some of the dark bits are not showing up correctly. And I want to make sure we get dark colors. Haunter, also Haunter simply because I love him. Haunter is a very good ghost type, but I feel like there's like some creepier ghost, like some creepier, cuter ghost types that we could use. But Umbreon is very, I feel like Umbreon and Sableye are like two very good ones. Absol is good, but I feel like it's like too majestic and not like dark enough. Absol is good, but I feel like it's like too majestic and not like dark enough. Absol is good, but I feel like it's like too majestic and not like dark enough. Absol is good, but I feel like it's like too majestic and not like dark enough. I feel like there should be like, is there a dark type moth one? I doubt there's, I don't think there's a moth. I mean, I feel like all moth types would be bug and not dark. There should be a ghost bug. So many older ghost types are just very shaped, color and shape with eye. Ghost bug or dark bug, which is Mothman, yes. Yeah, like a Butterfree variant. A Butterfree variant would be really cool. Lean into the moth vibes. I mean, I could be mistaken. I just don't remember. Remember a lot of moth ones, moth Pokemon. That's what I was thinking. I will look it up. Okay, there is Venomoth. There's Venomoth and like Dusk something. I guess Venomoth could work, but that's like poison. Sadly, and not ghost. Venomoth? Yeah, bug poison is the only one. Dark / poison gem? I can work with that. Poison's also pretty good. Not Vena. Maybe it's not Venomoth. I just assumed it was Veno, or like Venomoth, instead of Venomoth. But again, this is another one of those things where I've only said them out loud to people and not heard the game tell me how they're pronounced. Because mainly I haven't watched the TV show. Oh, there's also Frostmoth. That wouldn't make sense, but Frostmoth is pretty. Because they're venomous moth, which means they're Venomoth. That's fair. I don't know. I always thought that was too on the nose. I mean, I knew that's what it was meant to be, but I thought the pronunciation was too on the nose. Motham. Ooh, double breading is I love double breading. I double bread my chicken whenever I cook it. Love a good double breaded. Alright, now that we've had a little bit more blue. Pokemon, it's supposed to be so on the nose that you think you've become a clown. I guess that's fair. Alright, time to do a little bit of erasing for highlights. Definitely flip it the right time, and it's a beautiful golden color. Hell yeah. Cooking wins. We love some good cooking wins. Alright. I think that is a good place. That's a good place for our first pass of tail render. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's focus on the face. Let's clean up and render. Clean up and render these ridges, shall we? Duskox? Yeah? Dustox? Not duskox, that's an animal. Man, fungi are so neat. Like, someone just looked at a whole type of them and was like, yeah, those are stinkhorns. I love fungi. They're so weird. Alright, let's do a smaller one. Add a little bit of highlight and a depth to those ridges. Love that. Beautiful. Beautiful. And also tip of the nose. And then we use our airbrush blender, our regular blender, and our eraser. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then also on her lippies. Too small, too big. Just right. Lovely. Now they are plump. Alright. Now we color in her toofies. She's getting there, folks. Time to continue rendering her face. Let's add some highlights on this side of her face, as well as under her eye and over here, and over her cheekbone, on her nose. There and right there. There. On her eyelid as well. Alright. Highlights there. Alright, we're gonna add some bigger highlights on her arms and on her neck. Just a little bit on the bottom side of her body. And the light should be coming from the top. So the more her body is exposed to the light up there, the more highlights she should have. Sableye, Umbreon, Zoroark, ooh, Spiritomb, Drapion, and Graphite. What does Drapion look like? Okay, the big bug boy. I like Sableye, Umbreon, Zoroark, and Graphite. I'm not quite sold on Spiritomb and Drapion. Or Drapion, or however it's pronounced. I do think having a moth is kind of important. Having Venomoth is, I think, important. If you are gonna go poison type. If you are going dark poison, just cause she's so moth coated. Blending, 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 blending. Blending, 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 blending. Yeah, the coating is not even hidden or subtle. True. She's just moth. She's very moth. Much moth, much wow. Alright, adding a little bit of light. Over here. Adding a little bit more light to her cheekies. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. Here, have a shroom. I now get food. Shroom! 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 Look at this weirdo! Look at this weirdo shroom! I love that weirdo shroom! Such a good weirdo shroom! You deserve dinner now that you have shroomed. Good job. Get sustenance, my friend. Maybe a shroom. Maybe one of those weird-ass edible shrooms. Nice, a shroom. Unprecedented levels of moth. Shroom! I love the vibe. The vibe is good. Good vibe. Yeah, a lot of shrooms are penises. Let's be honest. A lot of shrooms are penises. It's hard to escape. Hard to escape. Hi Danny, welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. How is your day going? We're talking about Pokemon, and I'm doing my best to talk about what I am doing at any given moment. I am currently adding highlights to different parts of our lovely mermaid's body. She deserves it. She deserves to look absolutely cunty while before being covered in blood. And even then, we'll probably still look cunty. Thank you, Matt, for the shroom. Millie doing her best impression of dang it, she moved before I could find white circle emoji. Damn. Come on, Millie. You know better than that. Alright, and now we're adding the purple. Purple, purple, purple. Maroon, weird purple. Oh, did you forget she's got purple? I didn't forget she's got purple. She even has purple on her regular body, yaddy yaddy. Now we get to add her purple. Purple, purple, purple. Maroon, weird purple. Thank you. Y'all see the new Crystal Rail demo? They added random events. I have not yet. I have not yet, though I'm very excited to check it out. It's cool that they've added random events. Now we're doing the purple in the middle of her body. That is important. And that is where her bioluminescence comes from. But because we are worried about lighting, we're not going to go overboard right now, and we'll only add more if we need to. It needs to be there because that's her design. It should be obvious that it is there. It shouldn't take over. Time to grab some corn! They accidentally made a recession that lasted until the end of time, but they already fixed it. Hell yeah. That's good. That's good. Is the fruit of the plant not just plant beepus? I mean, the fruit of the plant is plant cum. The fruit of the plant is plant cum. The stamen, which is the place where, like, bees hang out, or take the, I mean, the nectar is the cum, and the nectar is what is also in fruit. So whatever so the, like, the flower, I think the flower is the penis, technically. Technically. I mean the fruit of the fungus. Wrong words. Fair. We will render that hand later. That hand is just gonna get bled on by all the other colors until we start working on it. basically what I'm doing is just putting the purple, where the purple, the purple, maroon, pink needs to go, and then we're gonna use the wet blender to kind of lay it out in a way that is good. We're gonna take a slightly darker purple. We're just gonna kind of go over the middle like this. Nice. The fruit is the cum, looks at half-eaten apple, considers it for a moment, puts it down, and takes a long drink of water. Sorry, Lemon. Sorry to anyone that was eating a fruit at that exact moment. I apologize to everyone. That's also a clip. I guess I mean the fruit of the fuck is. Egg is chicken, period. I mean, yeah, eggs is chicken, period. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm using the scientist term fruit and not the food word fruit. Sure. Why can't we be like plants and have bees in our sex organs, right? Why can't the bees just do the work for us? I'm now blending the darker purple that we just put on into the blue. So that it's part of it. In the middle of a man's snack. Actually made a Sableye, Umbreon, Zoroark, Venomoth, Thievul, and Graphite. I like that. I like that. I'm gonna look up Thievul. Hold on. Just to make sure that I'm thinking of the correct one. Ooh. I do like Thievul. Thievul is fun. Thievul is fun. Yes, Thievul is the mustache fox. Dew pollinators did play a role in Arborian society. Not in Arborian society, because there's not really a society. I mean, pollinators, there are bugs on the planet. There needs to be some sort of pollination so that the tree can spread throughout the continent, but like, it's kind of, the pollinators are even part of the hive mind because it, like, yeah, so like, there are pollinators because that's just kind of how that's how trees work. So there's always been pollinators, but they're like also part of the hive mind, so therefore they are controlled by the mother tree. Like they're not like they're not like made of plants, the pollinators are, but are born from the planet, and the planet is the tree. So they are still, like, part of it. Because of the, like, fungus that is used to, like, communicate between all of the trees and, like, the main brain of the thing. If a tree, the mother tree is basically if an entire tree ecosystem was sentient. So anything that is required in a tree ecosystem is part of the, like, mother tree planet. There's not, like, a society of it, so there are, like, bugs, but they're, like, it's more, like, red blood, like, in, like, the sense of, like, a giant body. It's, like, they are the like, hormones that propagate, that, like, triggered certain things in the body. And then they, like, carry the pollen and stuff from one place to another depending on what kind of arborean or what kind of tree or whatever wants to, like, the mother tree wants to grow. So it's, like, kind of like being able to consciously, like, imagine if you were to consciously decide when you wanted, your period to happen, or when you wanted, like, to be, like, fertile at that moment. But it's still, like, adding another part to the body, kind of. So it's, like, using reproduction. Yeah. So essentially they're all up inside then, huh? To control your gut to control your gut bacteria, as an example. Yeah. Yeah, basically. Like, the pollinators do a lot of the, like, outside the tree stuff that is needed for the tree to function. I don't know. Plants are just on a whole different level of how they propagate, so and it doesn't necessarily, like, there is no, like, incest. So it's kind of like cloning and, like, how, like, taking all of the, like, DNA scrapings and also, like, a new seed and putting it somewhere else into a certain spot in the body, and cloning yourself on your own body, and therefore, like, cloning the cells to, like, make a new arm, but your arm is a person made out of an entire seed. It's interesting. would need to do a little bit more specific research, but that's kind of like the vibe for, like, a specific scientific answer, but that's sort of like the vibe. It's like reproduction via pollinators via cloning. But, like, if you were cloning your own arm with the reproductive DNA of your eggs. Anyways, is that interesting? Is that weird? I could see the bard being... Okay, wait, let's go back to Pokemon. And not, talking about, reproduction. Not that I don't want to talk about reproduction. I always do, but again... I could go on for hours and would have to draw a diagram. And Twitch wouldn't like that. Speaking of talking about reproduction, I really need to get that edit of our After Dark stream underway, so we can post it where people can see it, and then maybe get another one scheduled. Maybe sometime in the fall, because it's gonna get busy here pretty soon. Corn consumed. Hell yeah. Corn consumed. The band badge. Treble badge. Ooh, treble badge is good. I like treble badge. What kind of OG gym leader is John B. Bard? Yeah, fairy type, but yeah, fairy type is what the bright one is. And we can't overlap. I gotta have my own thing. I can see the bard being a grass type. Yeah. I want the pollinators to be small bipads in smocks, carrying pails and soft, fine bristle brushes. Over time, the mother tree just kind of decides that she's sick of bugs and she wants like little big old biped mantises to walk around. I mean, the mother tree can make whatever species she wants, as long as they are a part of her. Also, dog's penis mushrooms are penises. Huh. I've never heard of dog penis mushrooms. What's the gen? I could lean into Bard and use Pokemon that rely on sound. Exploud, Jigglypuff, Chatot, Chimecho, or Chimecho, Screamtail, Kricketune, Rillaboom. Ooh, Rillaboom. I mean, I will say a lot of music Pokemon are grass, which is kind of funny. Oh yeah, Whismur. That's good. Evolves into Loudrod and then Exploud. I do think, yeah, leaning into, like, sound is a good idea. I love the idea of Rillaboom. Mainly because I love the Rillaboom evolution line. With Grookey and all those cute little apes. Yeah, can't make good music without little grass dude. Exactly. And also, yeah, Kricketot is real cute. Kricketot is very cute. Yeah, that like the Chatot, which is the bird, but that is basically just a music note. Melioda is a mythic, but she is the music guy. That is true. Melioda is music. I know Kricketune is bug, but is it also grass? Noivern? Chicken. Hey, done cooking, so now I can use my chicken-free hands to type. Hey! Welcome back. I used to practice drawing by drawing Kim Possible outfits. Ooh! That's fun. Kim Possible outfits are a lot of fun. The combo was ages ago, but I wanted to join. Hey, I always can bring up past convos. Never a bad thing. Alright. Gonna add a little bit more. We're gonna do a little bit more rendering on the foss. A little bit more foss rendering. Just to try to really make it pop. I mean, the card game doesn't really make a distinction between grass and bug, only the video games. That is true. That is true. There's not a lot of distinction in the card game between types, but I think we are basing it off of the video game. But I guess it doesn't have to be a type gym. It could be a vibe gym. I honestly think that's better. I know that Pokemon is all about type gyms, but I love vibe gyms. I love the idea of a vibe gym, where it's like, I have a theme, but it's not I have a theme, but it's not the type of my Pokemon. It's just the vibe of my Pokemon, and I think that's kind of fun. Oh yeah, that little bit of extra depth really helped. All right. Time to do that to the rest of her body, yada yada. Okay. Yesterday's Game Changer was so good. I have yet to watch it. We did finally watch the Gauntlet at the Garden yesterday, and that was really fun. I'm basically taking like the blue-green, the deep blue-green color that is in the bottom of this piece, and using that as a base of my shadow. Kind of just tie it all together. Just kind of tie it all together. Adding a little bit more shadow to the piece, just because, I mean, she's not quite in the bioluminescent sphere of the ocean yet. And we're trying really hard to be cognizant of lighting. Yeah, gyms and games will sometimes have a Pokemon or two that's for vibes instead of type. Mostly older games when there were fewer Pokemon of certain types, like Ice and Fighting and Dragon. Yeah. Yes, when there were fewer Pokemon, they definitely did that, but I'd love to be in a world that I'd love for there to be a Pokemon world that wasn't purely based on type. and purely utilized vibe a little bit better. Alright, now we blendy, 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 blendy. Blendy, 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 blendy. Blendy, blendy, blendy. Blendy, blendy. I think this blending is going to call for blending and then erasing and then blending and then erasing and then blending and then erasing. Just so it doesn't, because I don't want the shadows to overpower, I just want it to give it depth. They're currently overpowering just a little. And it does, if you zoom out and don't think about it, it does... Hell yeah, it does give depth, especially in that arm. Look at that bicep. Woo! Could the bard be an electric type leader? Ace Pokemon is just a shiny OP Shinx. I mean, that's true. We could do shiny Shinx. I like electric type. Yeah, rocker type trainers use electric. Could be interesting. Could be interesting for electric. Isn't, like, Loudred and stuff electric? Give him, like, a rocker vibe? Yeah. I mean, this is Pokemon, so, like, he doesn't have to be, like, Liar Bard. He could be Rocker Bard. Loudred is normal. Rats. Loudred should 100% be, electric. What the hell? He's a freaking speaker. Racing. Back to blending. Ooh! A Rotom would be good. I like Rotom. Toxtricity! Oh gosh. Sorry, there's so many Pokemon there's so many Pokemon in the recent gens, like Toxtricity and stuff, that I just absolutely freaking adore. Toxtricity would be so cute. I mean, Toxtricity is not the cute one, but Toxel, the little baby, the cutest little guy ever. I love Toxel. Toxel is so cute. Toxel is so cute. Whenever I dream of my Pokemon team, I'm like, there's so many, like, I can't ever choose on, like, a core Pokemon team. For me, personally, just because, like, There's, like, I love so many of the, like, baby Pokemon or, like, the first, evolution Pokemon so much, but, like, they're not very strong. So, like, as, like, a team or, like, as a gym leader, it wouldn't make sense to use them. But, like, they're so cute. Like, I think a Pokemon team vibe should just be all baby Pokemon. And just really lean into it. And, like, give them all the, like, stones that make them that they can't evolve. Pom-Pom Oricorio. Of Watson City Gym, bearer of the treble badge. I get it, I love Snom, but he's just a little caterpillar. He's just a little caterpillar. Snom is love, Snom is life. Ooh, that shadowing did some work. Alright, we're gonna do more blending down here so that we see a little bit of the light poking through. But we know that it's the deep. It's the deep! Alright. Joltik, because I would hold a gun. Because I would hold a gun to your head. Joltik was the electric baby. Yes! His little Shocky Spooter. How many Pokemon are we putting on this team? I don't know. Whatever the normal amount of gym do for gym leaders. Alright. Time to add more shadow over here. Because the light coming down from within would shade this area too. Would also technically shade this area a little bit. This I actually need to use the restroom. Oh, we're actually at an hour and 30 minutes, which means we're halfway through. Perfect time for a quick bathroom break. Heck yeah. I shall save and do a quick bathroom break then. This is coming along really well. Yay! So much rendering! So much rendering! And I think once we come back after I finish the shadow render, we're probably gonna do the lighting render of, like, the white light coming in, so. Ooh, quick doodle. Joltik wearing 4 pairs of socks to build up a big static charge on the carpet. Oh, that's so cute, Justy. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It just came to me and I need it. Oh my god, I love it. I felt the cute aggression physically in my face. Lemonade Toxel Toxicity Explode so far, John. Oh gosh. Those are all such good ones. I'll do some research while I'm using the bathroom, but I have I want you all to all start throwing things out into chat as well. And also, Ike, does anyone have a favorite wild Pokemon battle theme? I'm stuck between Omega Ruby and Brilliant Diamond. I honestly don't know. I sadly don't think about music very often. But I'm sure John might have an answer for you, or any other music buffs in the chat. But I cannot think too hard currently. I will think when I am gone about things and these questions. You all can continue to throw really awesome Pokemon suggestions out, or really cute Pokemon, and give me cute aggression when I come back. But I gotta piss, girl! So I'm gonna go do that. Please enjoy the 2024 art reel while I'm gone. I'll be back shortly. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the doodle commence. Piece in terms of lines and like how body work. Look at the squish. Look at the squish. Yeah. It's important. It's important to know how body work.
Stimulating the economy, that's what you're doing.
Cha-ching!
You see, if you save your money, that dollar is going to lower in value over time because of inflation. So spending it now means you're using it for a greater value and impact than you possibly could later. See guys,
Cha-ching!
Don't save any money. Spend all of your money.
Cha-ching!
Don't actually do that.
I should go check Kickstarter. Hold on. What's happening? What's going on? Is there mischief? What's happening? Oh! What the fuck? You guys! What? I was literally just starting to play! Shit! Holy shit, we did! This was day one funded. Woo! Oh my god. Wow, okay, hold on. I'm gonna need a minute. I'm gonna be on, if anyone needs me, I will have melted on, I'm just melting onto the floor. I've been like vibrating since, like, I don't know, maybe 10:15 this morning, like a 10:15. Yeah, that's a big weight off my shoulders. Anyway, that's super cool. Whoever did that, thank you. Thank you. You are excellent. So, yeah, I'm choking up down here.
I'm everywhere, motherfucker.
Welcome back, everybody. Oh, welcome back. I hope y'all are having had a great break. And if you hadn't, please go de-water, re-water, and grab a snack if you need to. Take care of your corporeal form. Also, I've been loving seeing all of the Pokemon stuff in chat. I'm gonna get caught up real quick. Oh, hi, Millie. Are you gonna come up again? Yeah. Hi, baby girl. Are you gonna snoof the microphone? You're so sweet, Millie. Hi. It's cat time. How many Pokemon? If the travel badge is an early game badge, he could have a team of a bunch of babies. Toxel, Jotic, Pom Pom, Vercorio. That would be cute. An early game badge, just a full team of babies, would be adorable. Usually lower level gyms have less Pokemon as well as unevolved Pokemon, whereas higher level gyms have more Pokemon and more evolved and powerful Pokemon. That is true. That is very true. Pokemon for Breitbart games does sound like a fun team. It would be fun. Making specifically Breitbart games Pokemon teams. What are you trying to do, Millie? I have my own Pokemon right here. A little white cat. Got a little white cat right here. She never sits on my lap. This is crazy. Hi, baby. Usually no. Oh, I'm trying to eat my fingers. I'm just trying to read chat, Millie. Millie, I'm just trying to read chat. Usually nobody before the Elite Four or 8th gym has a full team of 6. That is fair. That is fair. But a full team of 6 is fun. Are you gonna... Okay, you're gonna sit there? You're gonna sit there? And want to eat my fingers? Okay. Okay. You gotta snoofle. You gotta snoofle my hand. Go for it. Gotta snoofle. Gotta snoofle. Yep, okay. Okay. She's like, Mom, palm up. I need to chew on your thumb. Yeah? Lemonade, Toxel, okay, Lemonade, Toxel, Toxtricity, Explode. Ooh, are you an early, mid, or late game gym? I feel like I show up a bunch in the early game with sage pieces of wisdom and help you out on your journey, like your dad in Gen 3, and then I'm like one of the late game gym leaders. Oh, so like that you're a helpful NPC early throughout the early game, but then you are one of the final bosses later on. I like that. I like that. As opposed since the early days, I'm starting for game gyms. Even your dad, the kid, and Gardevoir. Gardevoir was one of those, was a helpful character in the beginning. Gardevoir helped you through. I didn't realize Gardevoir could speak. I'd say then you have your team, you have your team you use when you're a helpful NPC, like in a double battle with the protagonist. Then your full gym leader team, alright kid, time to show you my team turned up to 11, let's rock! I like that. I think that's fun. I think that gives a lot of lore. Oh, Bill! Hello! Hey, y'all. Lurking while I play BG3. Well, welcome on in, Bill. Thank you for coming in during the break. I hope you're having a great lurk. Millie's just eating my sweatshirt string. The shy kid from that town had the Gardevoir evolution. Oh! I've only played newer Pokemon. I've never played old Pokemon. So I did not know that. Hi. The earliest Pokemon that I've played like all the way through is Sword and Shield. And then I've played every Pokemon game since then. Ooh, you're at the night song. Ooh. Ooh. Great spot to be in BG3. Coming in as your teammate to explain doubles, then being the double gym or something. Ooh, yeah. He's also a bard. He wants to know their whole story, not just that hour or two they spend in his gym. John B. Bard has a special Pikachu cosplay variant, Pikachu the Bard. It's a Pikachu in Renfair gear with a tiny lute. I love that. Your dad asks you to help him catch his first Pokemon since he's moving from home, and he catches the base form. Oh, and then he's like, I'm gonna be your rival, but also friends. Wait, your dad? Your dad is your rival in one of the games? I did not know that. That's funny. Welcome back to my lap. Yeah, like your team as you play through the game is Lemonade, Toxel, and Whismur, who level up and evolve along with the player proportional to game progress. Then your final gym team is Luxray, Lemonade, Toxtricity, Exploud, Oricorio, Kricketune, and a new Pokemon from the game region that's built specifically for your character to be a sound-based electric type. Hell yeah, package ship it into the lore archives. Perfect. That's the lore. That is the lore of the Pokemon. No, the kid. He's like moving around Hoenn and you run into him a few times. Oh, got it. Okay. Your dad asks you to help the shy kid catch his first Pokemon. Got it. I understand. I thought that you were saying that your dad asks you to help your dad catch his first Pokemon. I was like, that's an interesting bonding, but very cute. What's your favorite animal, John? Or rather, what's the creature symbol? Okay, so yeah. Okay, yeah. Alistair has a good point. I love the John B. Bard lore, but what should Alistair draw? I do think probably Luxray, Toxtricity, you said, okay, Lemonade, which is the shiny Shinx. Let's, I think we should probably do Lemonade, Exploud, Toxtricity. I feel like Kricketune, probably. Even though that's not electric. What's another good electric type? Exploud also is an electric type, but that's okay. Your dad is the normal type gym leader. Aw, that's sweet. That's sweet. Oh, alright. Bye-bye. I like having I think Toxtricity, Shiny Shinx, Luxray, Exploud is a good first 4, and then I'm still not sure on the other 2. I mean, Oricorio and Kricketune are good, but if you do want to keep it with just the electric, I also understand that. I also understand that, Alistair. We did have a thought of Rotom. Having Rotom be part of the team. That could be interesting. And that could be the first 5 if you want to do a 6th. Yeah, Amp Rotom, new form. I know that Alistair doesn't like designing new Pokemon, but an Amp Rotom would be real cool. Amp Rotom would be super sick. Ooh, Mega Ampharos with a Gibson Les Paul. Okay, that's a great one for the 6th. Okay. Mega Ampharos is a good pull. Electric Anteater with the body of a guitar amp. Amp Eater evolves into a stereo speaker set called Ampere. Love Mega Ampharos so much. Mega Ampharos is a great... Alright. That ridiculous rocker hair rules. Hell yeah. Alright, then I think we got... I think that's a good full team. A Lemonade, the unevolved Shinx. Luxray, Rotom, Mega Ampharos, Exploud, and there was another. Oh, Toxtricity. That's a good 6. Amp Eater evolves into a stereo speaker set called Ampere. Final form is full Dobby Surround. Ampersand. Oh my gosh. Now, if we see that in the next Pokemon game, we'll know that they stole it from you, Justy. We'll know that they stole it from you. That's a great Pokemon. That is a great electric Pokemon vibe. It's a great idea. For people that like designing Pokemon, you should draw that. I'm taking a picture of that. That's a great idea. Get ready for Phaetopian Shinx. I'm super excited, Danny. Don't worry, Esther, I'm going to design the regional Shinx line. You can then draw what I draw. Also, I think 5 is fine for gym team. They usually don't go for a full 6 before the Elite Four. That is true, but having the full 6 is fun. Everyone's just inventing fun regional types. Alright, then if people want to invent fun regional types, now that Alistair has, like, a vibe to go for. What is a fun regional type for the Phaetopia regional type for both the Dark Star and the Bright one? never seen Mega Ampharos. What is Mega like? So it's got a ridiculous rocker hair. That's a great thing to have. I love that electric types have just gone rocker ever since Sword and Shield. They've really leaned into British rocker. Fairy onyx. It's made from amethyst crystal instead of stones. Ooh. That's another really good idea. Fairy onyx is a great concept. Making it out of amethyst is a really good shout, too. Alright. Let's get to crafting some more light shines. Crafting some more light shines on the line art by choosing the light color that is already on her skin and just putting it on the line art. It feels like it's part of it. And then blending that. So that it shines, but it is not overpowering. Yes! Okay, good. I'm glad that is working the way I thought it would, because it is working the way I thought it would. Which kind of shows that, like, even with line art, it kind of blends the background into our character, which I think is important. Do a little bit on her ridges too. Just to like, yeah. Oh yeah. Really gives it that extra oomph in the lighting. Hell yeah. Okay. We're gonna take this and we're going to erase. Okay, where is, there we go. I'm gonna erase so it's only coming out of correct hole. So it's only shining out of the correct way. Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. And we're gonna do that on all these other holes too. Again, blend the background into our gal. Wet blender. Racing. Yes. 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 That's what I want to see. That up here as well. Lovely. Okay. We should probably do it also. And just a little bit of underneath line art too, just because there's a lot of light. Doesn't have to be too hard. There's a lot of light everywhere. And it be shining. And it be shining. Just very faintly. Just very faintly. A little bit goes a long way. A little bit goes a long way. Incredible. Okay. Now we're gonna do the same thing, but with the shadows on the tail, on the line art. So again, it blends everything together just a little bit nicer. It's not gonna be perfect, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It should kind of give the essence of shadow. The essence of shadow and light in certain places around the line art. So like, I don't know, I've kind of been liking the like full, like the not full colored, like it's either has to be like full colored line art, or it has like, or it has to like be kind of this like airbrushed style of just like, yes, there is lines there, but it also is like tinted line art, I guess you would say. So that the background blends together a little bit better. Blends with the piece a little bit better. Utopian Jinx concept sketches in Whip's channel in Brigade. Ooh, hell yeah. Aww. That's so cute, Danny. Utopian Jinx, he's got a little cleft tail. He's got a little bow tie. A little cleft tail and a little music note. Little music note, he's got spikies and a cleft tail. Panther. Oh my gosh. He's got a cleft mustache. Got a freaking cleft mustache. Love that. Yellow by default and blue and they're shiny, so lemonade is still lemonade without breaking the rules by giving a gym leader a shiny. Hell yeah. What would you suggest as the bard himself? Fairy dark, dark, or lean dark? I feel like dark. I feel like electric dark. Or just dark. Dark could work. Your mer persona is super cute. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Jersey Shroom. I'm having a great time being this mermaid this month. John, the lovely resident bard, redeemed a doodle of this, and I just had to go all out and make it a feature and not a bug. Tint the bottom of this fin to the darker color and tint this part of the tail the ocean color. Yep. We're gonna tint the line art to be more ocean colored. Very ocean colored. So that it blends a little better. It doesn't have, you don't have to fully get rid of the black. It's just for aesthetics. And blending the line art into the background a little bit better. Also going through and tinting the ridges. Tinting the ridges purple. So as to give it a little bit of that darker glow on the bottom. Still. Oh yeah. The line art rendering is really adding some nice depth to this piece. And especially since the background's gonna be very painterly, it's gonna really bring it together. Oh, it's only for May. Yes, it is. I have a bunch of different Sonas. I have my mermaid PNG tuber. It is my Mermay Sona. I also have a succubus Sona. She's very tiny because my mermaid one is huge. I have an Archfey Sona, a Mermaid Sona, and then various different Miis in different outfits. And then I also have a Goblin Sona. and another, and then a cat girl, and yeah, bunch of different me's in different outfits. And people in my chat can request me to be using a specific one, but during May I'm using this one as the default. That's true. You can always request the Mermaid PNG tuber, even when it's not May. It's just that it is the default now for May. I was interested, I posted a highlight clip of my Captain America gameplay in which I got a triple kill, bounced a shield off somebody. I should make a shield bounce kill compilation. Man, I could listen to the bink bonk of shield throws off people's domes all day. That sounds incredibly satisfying. And I'm also gonna color the line art on this arm to be darker. And also down here to be, oh, maybe not that dark. Just a little bit. Just a little bit darker. For the deep sea. Coloring the lines pink for that lovely, lovely glow. And also coloring the hairlines pink for that same glow effect. Yes. She's blending in. She is becoming one with the water in the background. I love finding new ways to render. Just 'cause it's so much fun. And that, like, when you get an idea and you're like, I'm not sure if this is gonna work, then it does. Hell yeah. Oh. Beautiful. Okay. I think from here, I'm not sure what to do. I feel like there could definitely be some more. I don't know. Could definitely be some more rendering to do. I feel like because I'm focusing so much on the lighting, I kind of feel like I need to work on the background to determine how much light how detailed her body should be. Because my instinct is to... Where the heck did her teeth go? There's her teeth. Because my instinct is to go... to do some more lighting on her body. I feel like it would be more impactful to do the background. But maybe we should work on the marlin. Maybe we should work on the marlin. I am gonna do her hand, though. I am going to do her hand, though. Because her hands are pink. They're gonna be a duller pink, because again, bioluminescence. Do that, and then we're gonna go blend. There we go. Nice. Nice. Managed to pop my draw along Mermay in gallery just in time for bed. Phew! I'm excited. Ooh! Hell yeah! Way to focus on the light! I do love the cutlery. The cutlery is great. And the nice harsh light here, and the like shine on the tail looks really, really good. And then the blood up top, incredible. Incredible. And you going over the line art with the highlight and the blood on the hand. Very, very good. Hell yeah! This looks great, Lemon! Have a very good night. I'm very glad you participated in the draw-along and did some nice lighting focus. This is looking great. Yeah, the cutlery is super good. Instead of holding an entire fish, she is holding some cutlery. And that, I think, is beautiful. And that's me gone. Have fun all. Good night, Lemon. Good night, good night, good night. Get some good rest. Yeah, honestly, I think the next step is probably the marlin. It's probably the marlin. Maybe adding a little bit more blue. I think this is a good point to take a step back from the body render and then come back to it again later and see if there's anything I want to change. But I'm quite pleased with this so far. My vision is becoming reality. Alright. Let's do some marlin line art, and then we can end out with a quick doodle. How about that? I don't think marlins have, at least in the pictures I'm seeing, I don't see marlin having teeth. So, he's not gonna have teeth. For as much as I love fish, I haven't drawn fish a whole lot. If Ahmad is around, would y'all be interested in throwing up a cooldown doodle poll? I feel like I could keep going, but we're almost... Basically, my next thing that I would do after doing the Marlin, well, I mean, it's rendering the Marlin, which is a whole new thing, and then rendering the background, doing the second pass of rendering on the background, and then seeing how that looks with the Merm. So... probably can't do that in 30 minutes. But it's looking so good. Ugh. I love drawing mermaids. So fun. The only thing I ever want to pull for. I would like a cooldown doodle, please, John. I'm just gonna keep that. Wait, I forgot. Got a tail. I gotta draw the tail. That's looking pretty good, though. That's a D Smarlin right there. Descends to the pole mines. Oh, hey, there's a samurai standee here. Alright. How shall we finish? How shall we finish the lovely stream we have here? Please vote. A Joltik with Sakis, male, an Esky Doodle, Cheddar Maple Bacon the Third, Darkstar PNG Tuber, or continue Jeff and Milnor. Please vote in the poll of my lovely lurkers. Tail has been drawn. I'm just going to make the sketch very, very low opacity because very low opacity because we just because I want to keep the lines that I have here for rendering. Guys, all right. Oh, hi, Millie. You can come up if you want. Hello, welcome back. Come on, vote, 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 vote for Darkstar. Vote, 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 vote for anyone. Vote, vote. The right one is Darkstar. Vote, 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 vote. The right one is the Darkstar. A little bit of dead rendering. All right. And then hand. Beautiful. Now the hand is complete. Full Joltik, he's so cute. All right, we've got two. Where is Amity when you need to win a vote? We're currently tied, folks. Currently tied. Anyone could tip it over the edge. Okay, we got another one for Joltik. Another one for Joltik. Currently 4-3. Currently 4-3. Four, two, three. 4-2-3. 4-2-3. Joltik is still in the lead. I voted. Phew. Everybody has done their part. Have you? Alright, someone tied again. Quick, before it ends. Alright. Alright, Joltik Wasakis. You all put in a good effort. I commend you. I commend you, but Joltik, the cute aggression has won out. The cute aggression has won out, and you know, that's just the way it be sometimes. Alright. Well, there we go. That is what we got done today so far. She is looking great. She is almost fully rendered. There are a few minor tweaks that I might make, depending on how the background and the marlin shape out, but we will get there next time. I am very excited to keep working on this. This is turning out really, really well. Yay! The very subtle line art coloring is really doing the work here. Really doing the work here to really bring it all together. Alright. That is saved. I'm gonna quick save it as a PNG. Whip. 3. Quick save it as a PNG, and then I will pull up my referrals. My referrals for Joltik. God, he's just a cute little guy. He's just a cute little guy. Oops was making food and missed the vote. That's okay. Your doodle won, so I think you'll be happy with the result. Alright, let's get this timer up and going. Joltik just going ham on a high pile rug with little socks, all on his peats. All on his peats. It's gonna be good. I'm very excited. I also, instead of opening up the clock, I opened up the camera. There we go. All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's draw a little Joltik. Hurrah! In a way, calendars are just a long-form clocks. I mean, fair. There's Joltik, and now he's gotta be wearing socks. Sorry, his little spikies need to be perfect. I absolutely adore this Mermay. Oh, welcome, Nico. It's great to see you. Hello, hello, hello. We are doing the final doodle. of the stream. And it's of the lovely little Joltik and Saki's. I may or may not have just woken up from an unplanned nap turned into a 6-hour sleep. Oh, whoa. That's a big sleep, my friend. Would it be cuter if the socks are tall or short? I think short. Then he can have his little spikies. Over top of the socks. Oh my god, look at him, he's perfect! I'm also very excited for Icon next week. I'm going to be messaging y'all about it probably tomorrow for planning purposes. Alright, there he is. There's Joltik. He's a little yellow guy. Everything I hoped for. If I can get coloring done fast enough, there will be more electricity. But we shall see. The dancing Gabri to the Joltik song. So cute. Just trying to show that it's a shag carpet in the shittiest way possible. Okay. One minute. Yay! Ah! Spider floof! Spider floof, spider floof. If I had more time, I was gonna add more electricity. Like zap. Like zap. 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 So cute. So cute. I love him. Little zaps. Little zapper. He's just a little guy. Just a little guy. We have a dandy sighting. Perfect. He's perfect. No, wait, come back. Hey, bud. Hi, bud. We have a dandy sighting to end out the stream. Yay! Which is good, because I hungry. And I gotta go get dinner. And which is probably what you want, too, is you're hungry and you want dinner. Okay, I think it's dinner time. Let's save our lovely little Joltik and head on out. Joltik with stockies. Andy does need pets and kisses. No, what he wants is this. There you go. There you go, bud. Colored line work, so nice. So nice. I was like, I feel like for his like cute little body, I feel like colored line work is necessary. And I'm glad I did it. Coloring the line art was witchcraft. Line art? Colored line art. I wanted to do a little bit, obviously I wanted to do a little bit more, so it was like all this like, all base color, but I wasn't able to do the different like tones in the orange with the amount of time I had, so I had to go for a different tone in the line art, but that's okay. Hey, welcome back, Ray. We're just about to end. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining me on stream today. Let us see who is live, or if anyone has any raid recommendations. The Damage is live, which is a person that did the Marvel Rivals or the Marvel comic cover challenge this year. But that's kind of about it. I don't really have anyone else. Midge was online, but I think they already rated out. We drew this cute little Joltik. Yee, Dandy's here. We drew this cute little Joltik and did a lot of very good rendering on this Merm. Also talked a lot about Pokemon. Merm. And Millie's here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'll switch on over so we can see Dandy in full. There we go. There's the boy. We got both Dandy and Millie on screen. Look at that. I'm obsessed with the idea of Mega Ampharos jamming out on her old Gibson Les Paul. That'd be cool. That'd be very cool. Also, Brie. Hi. I'm now full digital drawing of the Fatopia Shinx line. I can't wait to see, Danny. I can't wait to see. That's awesome. Alright. I think we're gonna raid out over to Damage, and see what they're working on. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm gonna go get some foods in my body. And Dandy is also gonna get some foods in his body. He's waiting. Ooh. Do I have time to see, something kind of spooky? Yeah. I have time to see something kind of spooky. Closest in viewership channel that I have on my list is Team 4-Star. I don't know what that is. I do not know who that is. Here we go. Alright, what's kind of spooky? What do we got that's spooky? Oh, yep, uh-huh. Yep, okay. Yep, okay. Alright, okay. Alright. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm paying attention. Don't worry, I'm paying attention to you. Oh! Going back to the drawing screen. That's awesome, Ike. Oh my gosh. That low angle shot is so good. I love the black of her hand. That like deep deep black in her hand is so good. I am aroused. I am scared and aroused. I think that's Hella's whole thing, is making you scared and aroused. This is his third baby time today. It being cold and rainy outside has made him want to cuddle. I think her thing is mostly just making you dead. Also that. Anyway, dope ass pose, and I was like, that's hella. Gotta draw. No, it's awesome. You did a great job, Ike. I'm very, very excited to see where this continues. This is gonna be very, very cool. Yes, I know. I cannot wait to see more progress. I am waiting in anticipation. Oh. Though I can't fully focus because Dandy's being way too cute. I love you. We've had so much kitty time on stream today. Alright. We shall end the stream and then we can snuggle in peace, Dandy, and I won't have to use the mouse and we can just sit here for a little bit. How was that, my boy? You like it? Okay. Alright. See you all very soon. I'll see you all on Thursday for, hopefully, actually fully finishing Zinnia for Caldwin and getting that off my plate, and then maybe we'll work on some other commissions. We shall see. But this is looking badass, Ike. Huge shout out to everyone who subscribed and followed today. I really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you all on Thursday. Mwah. Bye-bye. Yes, Sandy. I'll get back to petting you in just a sec.